This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good morning all. So in this tutorial, we will learn how to apply the style rules for HTML elements. So here, so in this chapter, we will learn HTML styles and HTML text formatting elements. So here we learn HTML styles and HTML text formatting elements. Text formatting elements. So coming to the HTML styles, the styles will learn how to apply the visual, that is how to apply the colors for HTML elements, or else how to apply the font changes, like font sizes, using these styles. So here the cascading style sheet was introduced in December 1996 by World Wide Web Consortium. It will provide to better way of styles for HTML elements. So we can use these styles. Using these styles, we can make to colorize our document, to change the font size of the document, to change the font type of the document. Here in this HTML, we have three ways of inserting styles in the HTML document. So here there are three ways of styles. One is inline style, inline style, inline style. Another one is embedded style, embedded, embedded style. Embedded style. Another name for this embedded style is, so we call it as, or we call it as internal style sheet. Internal style. And we have the external style sheet. So like this, there are three ways of styles including in the HTML document. These three styles are in the cascading sheet. They introduced in the HTML to visualize our document. So here, the inline style. The inline style is the most priority then among two styles. Among those two styles, first priority goes to the inline, next priority goes to the internal style sheet, and last priority goes to the external style sheet. Priority means specificity. Highest specificity will be calculated as inline style sheet. So inline having the highest specificity, and embedded style sheet having, compared to the inline, it have little bit specificity. Like compared to inline, it have second priority. Next, compared to these two inline and embedded, external having least priority, that is least specificity value in the CSS. So here in this inline style, the syntax for this inline style is, so here we can write this inline style using the style attribute. We can write the inline style. So using the style attribute in the HTML starting tag. So we can use the style attribute in the HTML starting tag itself. So in the inline style, having a more priority. The style is a global attribute. So here I show the example for, so we can write the syntax like tag. Tag means if anything, like we discussed about paragraph and headings, right? So here we can write the tag. There we can write style. Here we have CSS declaration. There we have CSS declaration, tag close the tag here. So like this is a syntax for inline style sheet. We can take the syntax, we can write the syntax for inline style sheet. Next, we can go for embedded style sheet or internal style sheet. This embedded style sheet or internal style sheet. So using this style element, we can write in the head section. So we can write in the body section also. So using this style element means using the style tag. In that we can write the CSS here. So I'm just showing syntax. So we can use the style tag. This is the style element, style tag. In the style tag, we used to here. So here we use CSS declaration. So here the CSS will be written here. CSS. So here I need to explain. So how can you write this CSS? So here the CSS syntax will follow like this. The basic syntax for the CSS. The basic syntax for the CSS is, look at this here. So we have selector, and here the selector we can give property name and value, property name and value here. So like this the CSS syntax will be work: selector, property name and value. So this whole thing we can call it as, we call it as declaration block. This call it as declaration. So declaration block having property name and value here. This like this we can write the CSS syntax. In this embedded style sheet we can write, so we can write here selector and property name and a value here. So like this we can write the syntax in the embedded style sheet. So this is about the embedded style sheet. Next we can go for external style sheet. So here the external style sheet, in this external style sheet, so we can write the external style sheet. So using this link elements to pointing the external style sheet. So using the link tag we can point the external style sheet. That is, using this link we can save the file with .css. Then we can access this file using this link tag. How to access means, so here is a link, we can write the rel. Here rel stands for relation. So here we are writing the cascading style sheet. That is, we can write style sheet here. Style sheet. Next we have here we're using href. In the href we can write the file name. File name dot css. So like this we can write link tag here. So this is a link will created for external style sheet. So the link external style sheet will be written in the head section. So this is the external style sheet. We can use it in the HTML. Now we can show the example for this one. So here, open this Visual Studio. So here I'm creating the new program. So here I'm just save it program. So we can save the program. I'm just saving the program here. So here you can save the program with like styles, or else here I'm writing HTML include .html. So click on this enter. Now there you get program here. I'm using the shortcut. So click on this enter. So there you get HTML program here. I just remove this one. I just remove this one. Here I'm writing HTML styles. I'm just writing HTML styles here. So after that, so here we can use this one, inline, internal, external. So here I want to explain this inline, internal and external. So here I need to explain HTML comments. There are the HTML there are two types of comments. So comments are non-executable statements. Why? Because if you put in the comments, the statements will not be executed in the browser. These comments are also helpful. The HTML comments. These comments also helpful to edit the source code. To edit the source code, it is very helpful. And where we necessarily mention the blocks, like if you start navigation, there you can mention the comments as navigation section starts here and ends here. So like this, it will help a lot. In this HTML comments, there are two types of comments available in the HTML. One is a single line comment, and we have multiple line comment. We have multiple line comment. Single line comment and multiple line comment. So here comments are executed like this. You can write the comments using this tag. So after that exclamatory mark. So here we can write with dot symbols or dash symbols. So here comment will be like this. So we can use the comments. Comments will start like this. Like this, we can use the comments in HTML. This is a single line comment. So here I just use the comments in the Visual Studio. So here we are writing the inline style, right? So for writing the inline style, I put in the comment. Look at this one. The comment will be, so here I'm writing the inline style. For this inline style is an attribute that is in the HTML starting tag itself. So here I'm taking one example. I'm just taking H1 here. So H1, I'm taking the H1 here. This is the inline style. I'm taking one example. This is inline style. This is inline style. Now we can run this one on the browser. If you run this one on the browser, so look at this one. The text will be properly rendered as we expect. So here the text will be rendered. So here we need to apply some color and font size for these headings. So here now in the styles we having CSS properties. So here I should explain the few more properties we can use regularly. We can use for this HTML. So here we can use a color property. Color is a property to set the color for HTML elements. Next we can use font properties like font size. Font size is a property to change the size of the font. We can use the font size. And we have font family. The font family we can use the font families. There are two types of font families available in the that is web, that is generic font families and fallback fonts. So here web safe fonts and fallback fonts, we have serif and sans serif fonts will be available in the font family. So will be explained in the font properties. Next we have font weight. We have a font weight. This font weight this is a font weight properties having, we have a values like the font weight. You can write bold, bolder, bold, bolder, normal. It here we can write lighter, lighten, and we have 100, 200. So like this we have 900. So this is indicates that the number will be indicates that how the font will be, like it can be thin or thick or bolder. So like this is the values available in the font weight. So we can use 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500, 600, 700, 800 and 900. So like this values will be available in the font weight here. The font family we having by default we can mention here like a pixels. So we can use the 10 pixels, 20 pixels. So like this we can provide the pixels. Along with we can also write this one X large, XX large, XX large, and we have small, small, we have small, X small. So like this we can also apply the values in the font, sorry, for the font size. So this will be right in the font size. So here I just got this one and paste it here. So for this font, for the font size we can write these values. And we have the font family. So we can use like font family Arial. So like Arial, or else we can use Vardhana, like Tahoma. So generic font family, sans serif and serif font. Like this, we can use the font families. So here, the color names, we have a 16 standard colors will be provided by the W3C. So here we have a gray color, gray, red, green, like this one. So like this one, the color properties will be, the color property values will be here. Like this, they having the values for these properties. So look at this one. I'm just go to this Visual Studio. So here we are writing the H1 here. For this H1, we need to apply, this color property and font properties. So here for applying this color, we just go to the style here. We just go to the starting tag. So here I'm taking style tag. I'm taking the style tag, style equal to. So in the style tag, we can write color, color. So look at this one. There we have in the color selections here. We have a lot of collections. So here I'm just using the red color. I'm just using the red color. Look at this one. If you run this one on the browser, there you get a inline style here. There you get inline style. This is right. This is how we can apply the inline styles in the HTML. Look at this one, having the style tag here. This property and value. This is a property name and value here. Here you can note one thing very important. If you want to add another property, so here no need to take any style tag here. No need to take the style tag. Here we can use colon. We can use a semicolon. We can use a semicolon separated with the next property. Here we can write the font size. If you write the font size, look at this one. They're having these values here. XX small, large, large, like this. So here I'm just writing, I'm taking the 50 pixels here. I'm taking the 50 pixels for this H1. Now we can run this one on the browser. So you look at this one, they're having the H1. So like this, we can apply the inline style here. Now I'm just taking the paragraph. I'm just taking the paragraph here. So this is internal style sheet. This is internal style or embedded style. So here for this internal style, so we need to go here in the head section. The head section, we can write the style tag. So in the head section, we can mention the style tag. In the style tag, we need to write here, we need to write selector, property name, value. So here I'm selecting the paragraph. For this paragraph, we need to apply the color for this paragraph. For this paragraph is considered as tag selector. So you are writing the CSS. You can writing the CSS based upon the tag selector. So I'm just right. So look at this one. These CSS selectors will be follows like this. We can write the CSS declaration using these flower brackets. So here inside of this one, we can write the here no need to write the equal to symbol or no need to write the quotation marks for this internal style sheet. So here I'm just writing the color blue. If you want to add another property, you can separate it with semicolon. After that, first we need to run this one on the browser. See, if you run this one, there you get the paragraph here with the blue color. Now we just increase this font size. I'm just increase this font size to larger, small. I've just increased it to font size as a larger. Now we can run this one on the browser. See, look at this one. There you get larger text here. Now we don't want this one. We can give XX large. So go to this one. Can write this XS large here. Now we can run this one. So there you get XX large here. So along with we can use pixels also. So here I'm just using the 40 pixels. 40 pixels. If you run this one on the browser, look at this one. There you get 40 pixels here. Look at this one. This here. This is a compared to this paragraph. This H1 is a bold here. We need to apply the bold for this paragraph. So here again I'm taking the Visual Studio. So here I'll just add the one more property like font weight. Font weight here. Font weight. So here I'm taking the bolder. So here we have a values like bolder. Now if you run this one, so there you get the bold text here. Now, so we need to apply. If you don't want to apply this text here, we can apply this. We can apply the values also like this. We can apply the numerical values. If you run this one, the same output will become here. So like this, we have applying this inline style, and this is the internal style sheet. We put it in the comments like internal style sheet. Internal style sheet. Internal style sheet. What is the external style sheet? External style sheet will be here. See here, I'm just. How can you create the external style sheet? I just deleted this one. So how do you create an external style sheet? For creating this external style sheet, we need to create. First, I'm taking the new program. So here we need to save with. Here I need to save with style.css. So we need to save with style.css here. Click on this save here. Now there you get the style.css here. The file is created. So how to access this styles in the web page, in the HTML? How to include the styles in the HTML? Look at this here. So here I'm taking external style sheet. External style sheet. So here I'm taking the external style sheet. For this external style sheet, we can use the link tag. In this link tag, I can write the relation. So relation style sheet, here href. We need to access this one. Here I'm just giving the style.css. So we have optional attribute is there. This is optional attribute. We can use the type here, and this type we can use text by CSS. Text by CSS. So we can write type by text by CSS. Like this, we can create the external style sheet. So here we need to apply external style sheet subcolors here. Just I'm taking the H2. For this H2, so this is external style sheet. This is external style sheet. So for this external style sheet, so we can write. So here I'm set here. What is the tag selector? I'm using the H2, right? For this H2, I'm just here. I'm taking this H2 selectors. How can you write this style sheet? So simple. You can write this one. So here we just write. There is no need to write the style tag inside of style.css. So again, we declare as a this sheet entire sheet will be in the CSS format. So here I'm just writing the property names. So here we just write the color property. Color here in this color I'm just writing. So we have lots of color is there. So here I'm just writing this one, this color. Now, so we can apply the font size, font size, font size 40 pixels. Now we can run this one on the browser. So you look at this one. If you run this one on the browser, so there you get text here. So like this, we can use this external style sheet. So there are three ways of styles using this. This is a external style sheet, and this is a internal style sheet and inline style sheet. Like this, we can apply the inline style, internal, external style sheet. So we have one more property with that is a background color. We can set the background color using background properties. So we can use the background color. So we can use the background color property. So in the background color, we can provide these color names. So here, I'm just removing this one. I showed one more examples. So how can you create the paragraphs and how can you color these paragraphs? So here, I'm just removing this one. So this is an internal and inline style sheet. Here I'm taking this paragraph here. So I just removing this one. So I don't want to this one here. Now, so here I'm just taking H1. Here I'm just taking the H1. For this H1, I'm just writing main heading. So here I'm just writing the main heading. Now we can run this one on the browser. So if you run this one on the browser, look at this one. So there you get main heading here. So I need this main heading to middle position. So we have align properties. So we use the align properties in the HTML. So align properties Align properties will be worked to move the text as the right position, left position, top position, bottom position. So here you can use align equal to left. You can use like this, left, align equal to right, align equal to right, and we use align equal to center. So like this, we can use this align properties. So here we can use this text as a center. We can use this text as a center. So we can use this align property here. I'm just applying this align property. So here we can take align equal to center. So here I'm taking the align equal to center. Now we can run this one on the browser. If you run this one, so there we get main heading in the middle here. Now we need to apply some styles for this main heading. This is a main heading. So we can write as some story writing also. So we can use this one. So here I'm just applying the inline styles for this H1. Style So for this style, we can apply style equal to, so here I'm writing this color. So here I'm writing the color property. So I need color as dark red. Now we need to apply font size properties. I'm just apply the font size property. For the font size, I'm just writing this 40 pixels. So by default, font size for this H1 is 32 pixels. In the last class, I will show you that 32 pixels here. So here I'm taking the 40 pixels. Now we can run this one on the browser. So if you run this one on the browser, so look at this one. So there you get the main heading like this. Now we need to apply. So we need to apply some text here. Just we need to apply some like line here for this main heading. So here I'm taking the HR tag. HR is a horizontal rule. It will give the horizontal line for this web page. So if you run this one, so there you get line here. So there you got line here. So here I'm taking one more subheading. I'm taking the H2. So for this H2, this is a subheading. This is a subheading I have. If you run this one on the browser, so this is a subheading, right? This is subheading. If you run this one on the browser, there you get the subheading here. For this subheading, I just apply the internal style sheet. This is the inline style sheet, right? So here I'm just making inline style sheet. Inline style sheet. So here we can apply the internal style sheet. Internal style sheet. Internal style sheet. This internal style sheet, we can use the style tag. We can use the style tag. In the style tag, we can write H2. H2, we can write the color. So we can apply anything of this color. I'm just applying this blue. So here we have a blue color is there. So I'm just applying the blue color. Click on this blue color. If you change the font size also using the font properties, I'm just changing this font size. So click on this font size. I'm just click on this font size. Font size. Now font size, I'm just giving the 50 pixels. So now subheading is right? So we just give the 30 pixels itself. It's enough. Now you can run this one on the browser. See, we have a subheading here. Next, we need to place some text here. So here, for placing the text, I need some gaps here. For the subheading, we need some gap. So here I'm taking the BR. So we need to give the break. So here, after that, I'm taking the paragraph. So for this paragraph, we can write forum. So here I'm taking 500. So I'm taking the 500 lines of words. Now we can run this one on the browser. So there you get text here. Look at this one. They're having gap here. If you don't want this gap, so we just remove this break line. So here we just remove this break line. So we just remove this one. Now we can run this one on the browser. Now it's perfect. Now we need to apply for this paragraph. We need to apply some colors for this one. So here we can apply these colors. So here I'm taking this paragraph in the external style sheet. So here for this external style sheet, I'm taking this paragraph. For this paragraph, so here I'm just writing color. So color I'm taking dark blue. So we have lots of colors. I'm just taking the dark blue, and here I'm just writing. So here I'm just taking the font size. The font size for this paragraph is by default 16 pixels. Here I'm taking the 20 pixels. Just run this one on the browser. If you run this one, So look at this one. They're having the paragraph with 20 pixels wide. Now we need to apply some colors for this background. We need to apply the colors for background. So here for this background, I'm taking this body. I'm taking the body selector. So body is a tag selector. Not only body, you can use a paragraph. It is also a tag select. So we can call the CSS using the tag based here. So here for this body, I'm just writing the background color. So I'm just writing the background color. So for this background color, we can write anything here. I'm just using this wheat color. So wheat, if you run this one on the browser, so there you get wheat color background here. So we are applying the background of wheat. So if you want to apply anything you want, just I can change this color to yellow color here. So I'm just changing this yellow color. Now we can run this one on the browser. See, look at this one. Like this, we can apply the styles. We can apply the colors for this. We can apply this style sheet for this HTML. We can apply the color for HTML. We can colorize this document using styles here. Like this, we can apply this one. And here, I just commented this one, just removing this paragraph. So here I'm taking the paragraph. For this paragraph, I'm taking the 8 words. Now I'm just taking 3 paragraphs. So look at this one. I'm just taking the 3 paragraphs. If you run this one, so there you got the 3 paragraphs here. So look at this one. I'm just changing this font size for this paragraph. Go to the styles here, external style sheet. I'm just giving this 25 pixels here. Now we can we can reload this page. There you got this change here. Look at this one. Have you discussed about align properties? These align properties we need to apply. So I told you that align right, left, and center here. So by default, it's the left positions, right? I don't want to apply the left here. I'm just applying the right position and center position. For this center paragraph, I just applying this align properties. So here I'm just taking align equal to center. I'm taking align as centered here. Now I'm just taking the last paragraph as align equal to. So here I'm taking as a right position. Now I'm taking the right position. If you run this one on the browser, see, look at this one. So like this, the paragraph will be arranged in the manner. So first one is the left position, then you can use the center position, then we can use the last paragraph as a right position. So like this, we can apply this align properties for the styles. This is the HTML style sheet. Next, we're just coming to HTML text formatting elements. So here, just coming to HTML text formatting elements. In this text formatting elements, so in this tutorial, we'll learn how to format the text on the web pages using HTML tags. So we can format the text using HTML tags. So in the HTML can provide several tags that we can use to make some text on your web pages to appear differently than normal text. So the HTML can provide the several tags. So we can use to make some text on your web pages that is appear differently than normal text. So this text formatting elements will appear different from normal text. So here, so we have 10 different types of tags available in the text formatting elements. Text formatting elements having the 10 different tags. So here there are we have B tag. B stands for bold tag, bold and strong. So we have strong tag, we have emphasize the text, EM, and we have italic text, italic, and we have small tag, we have mark tag. Mark is a tag to highlight the text highlighting the text. So here we can write the mark tag for any of these tags that will be give the yellow color background. It will highlight the text. So next we have insert, and delete a text. Delete. Next we have superscript and subscript. So like this, we having bold, strong, emphasize, and mark, small tag, insert and delete, and superscript, subscript. This U tag will be there. This is eliminated from the HTML file. So this is also called formatting. This not only this one, we have a code tag and also having pre-formatting text. That is a pre tag. Pre tag also comes under this text formatting elements. Pre and code tag. Now these are the text will be quite different from normal text. So these 10 tags will be available in the formatting text elements. So we'll show the example for this text formatting elements. Here I'm just removing this one. I'm just closing this HTML and CSS itself. So here I'm taking the new program. I'm just taking this new program as HTML, or else I'm just taking the text formatting elements. Text formatting elements dot HTML. Now click on this save. So there you get the program here. I'm just using this shortcut. I'm just writing the program. So here we don't want to this one. So this is explained at the time of meta tags. So what is the purpose of using this tag? Don't worry. So here we just write formatting elements. We just write text formatting elements. Text formatting elements. So we just write the text formatting elements here. Next, in this we having so strong tag. So here I'm just taking the paragraph. So not only paragraph, this strong tags, this inline, this is a formatting elements having inline block elements. That is, it will occupy sufficient necessary width. This is the inline elements. So why I'm telling this inline elements here. So just see this one. We see the example for this one. So like this, I'm taking the B tag. This is a big tag. So here I'm just writing. So here I'm just writing. This is a big tag. Or else this is a bold tag. So here I'm just writing. This is a bold tag. So for this bold tag, again we can write. So here I'm just writing strong. So here I'm just writing. Beside I'm taking the strong tag. So this is strong tag. So here I'm just taking. This is strong tag. This is strong tag. If you run this one on the browser, so look at this one. See, they align the text in the side by side manner. So look at this one. This is occupy the necessary width. So this is one tag. So this is one tag. So look at this one. This is one tag, and this is one tag. This is a bold tag. This is a strong tag. Look at this one. So this is our inline elements. I'm just removing this one. So here I'm just pasting paragraph. So in the paragraph itself, I'm just taking some text here. So this is a bold text. This is a bold text, and I'm taking another paragraph. So this is strong text. This is strong text. So like this, I'm taking the two paragraph. So here we just apply this. We just apply B tag. So I'm applying the B tag for whole the paragraph. Just we can apply this one. So here I'm just applying bold tag. Next we can take a strong tag here. Strong tag. So here we just cut this one and paste it after the text here. So we can write strong tag. Now we just taking the two paragraphs. So here I'm just mentioning the bold tag and strong tag. Now we can run this one on the browser. If you run this one on the browser, look at this one. They're having bold and strong text here. They're having bold and strong text. Look at this having, both are same, right? So there is no changes. So why these both are equal? Why they kept in the HTML? This these two here. So here the difference between the strong and bold tag is the both the strong and bold tag render the enclosed between the, this is the render the text enclosed in the brackets, that is enclosed in the tags. By default it will be rendered, both will be rendered the text only. So both the strong tag indicates that the content having the strong importance, the content having the strong importance, whereas b tag is simply used to draw a reader's attention. That is, it is a blindly it will make the bold text. It is for the reader attentions. We can use the bold tag. The strong tag will be simplified to draw, that is a strong importance for the text here. So here, without conveying any special importance, so without conveying any special importance, the B tag will be simply bold the text here. Look at this one. I'm taking one more example. So here, I'm just taking one more paragraph here. So I'm just taking, so P, so P, this strong having semantic meaning. Strong means semantic elements are meaningful elements. The B tag is not meaningful element. It is eliminated from the HTML5. So here I'm just taking here, I'm taking the strong tag. So inside of paragraph, I'm taking the strong tag. I'm just writing warning. I'm just taking the warning. So here we just write handle with care. Handle with care here. Now, so we have a paragraph. Here I'm taking another paragraph. So for this paragraph, we can write this program will be held in. So I'm taking one more paragraph. This program will be held in. I'm taking the B tag here. That is, I'm taking simple example like I'm taking Gen Park in London. So I'm taking the simple example. If you run this one on the browser, just you can run this one on the browser. Go to this browser, reload this page. So if you reload this page, look at this one. So this warning will be give like a strong important. This bold text will be give like reader attentions. So like this is the difference between this bold tag and strong tag. Next we have emphasize the text. So I put it in the comments. So emphasize the text em and I tag. I means italic tag, em and I. So here I'm just taking. So I'm just taking the paragraph. For this paragraph, so this is italic text. So here I'm just taking the italic. So this is italic text here. So here this is italic text here. So I'm just right. So this is italic text, right? So I'm just taking one more paragraph. So for this paragraph, I'm writing emphasize the text. So this is emphasize the text here. This is emphasize the text. This is emphasize the text here. Now we can run this one on the browser. See, look at this one. So they're having both are same. They both are same here. So look at this one. So they both are same. Like this paragraph They're like this bold and strong, and I and em here. So this difference between em and I tag is similarly the both em and I tags render enclosed text in the tags by default. So this em tag contains stressed, emphasized compared to the surrounding text. So it will give some slight changes, semantic changes for em compared to I tag. So I tag is used for to marking the to marking the to set of normal text. So we can use blindly, it will go for reader attentions. We can use this I tag. So we can use the emphasizer, it will give the small changes compared to I tag. So here I'm just taking, one more example. So here I'm just taking paragraph. So cats are cute animals. So cats are cute animals. So for this cute, I'm just taking em. I'm just taking the em tag. So for this em, I just got this cute and paste it inside of this cute here. Now I'm just taking one more paragraph. So I'm just taking one more paragraph. So my pet dog name is Royal. My pet dog name is, so here I'm checking the bold, sorry, here I'm taking the italic tag. Now I'm just write Royal here. I'm just give Royal smaller. Now you can reload this page. So if you run this one, so like this, so it will give like something attention that is trusted using this em tag. So like this we can write the text formatting elements. So next we can go for mark tag. You can go for mark tag. So here for this mark tag, I'm just taking the h1 here. So I'm just taking the text. So this is to highlight the text, to highlighting to highlight the text we use. So here I'm just using mark tag. To highlighting the text we use a mark tag. So we use, here I'm just writing mark tag. Now we can run this one on the browser. Go to this browser, refresh this one. See, look at this one. So to highlight the text we use mark tag. Mark tag will be highlighting. Like this we can use the mark tag. So we have a small tag. So we have small tag. For this small tag, so here I'm just writing, this is big heading, and we can run this one on the browser. If you run this one on the browser, go to here, this is a big heading. There you get, this is a big heading. Now I just take the small tag. So here I'll just copy this one, or else we can go for, so here I'm just writing h1. So here I'm taking the small tag. The small tag, so this is small heading. this is small heading. When you reload this page on the browser, so if you reload this page, so if you go this down, so look at this one compared to this H1, it is a quite small. So like this, we can write smaller text using small tag. Next we have insert and delete. This insert and delete, this insert and delete will be used in e-commerce websites. Not only e-commerce, whenever your offer is there, you can write it. So I'm just writing, I'm taking H1 here. So here I'm just writing the watch. The watch is, so here I'm just taking a delete here. The watch is delete option. So I'm just taking the delete tag. So in this delete tag, so I'm just giving $500. So I'm just giving watch is $500. I'm just deleting this $500 and inserting the text as, so here I'm just inserting the text like it's $100 only. So it is offer, it will be available for $100. Now you can reload this page. If you reload this page, so go down here, look at this one. This watch is like $100 only. So it will strike the text and insert the another text here. Like this, we can use this in insert and delete here. Not only e-commerce, we can use any other text for this one. So use this insert and delete here. Next we have underline text. So here I'm just taking, so this is underline. So this is underline. So this is underline. So for this underline, this is underline text. I'm just making this underline as a highlight one. So here I'm taking U tag. This U tag, I'm just closed after the underline. So I'm just closing this one. If you run this one on the browser, we run this one. So there you get underline here. Like this, we can apply the underline here. So next we have superscript and subscript here. So we need to place as a super. We can use this superscript. Here I'm taking the H1. So this text will be placed. This text will be placed on top here. So for this top, I'm just taking superscript. Here I'm just writing top here. Now I just copy this one. So here I'm just changing this to bottom. This text will be placed on the bottom. For this bottom, here we're writing subscript. So here we're writing subscript. If you run this one on the browser, look at this one. So they're having the top text and bottom text. Like this, we can place this text in the, we can place top and bottom using superscript and subscript. Like this, we're having this the text formatting elements. Here we can also apply the color for these elements. So we can also apply this color for these elements. To apply the colors, we just use here, I'm just use the inline style using the style tag, style. So here I'm just giving color red here. So we can use the color red. If you run this one on the browser, so look at this one, the text will be red color. And we can also apply anything here. So here for this small heading, just apply. So here again using this inline style. So here I'm just using the color property, color shadows. So if you run this one, there you get green color. Like this, we can apply the color. So if you want to apply for this body color, so go to this body section. So here, just apply. So just apply styles here, style, in this internal style, inline style sheet, we just apply background color, background color. So here I'm just applying dark blue. So dark blue, after that, we need to apply this color. I'm just applying this color to white here. Now we can run this one on the browser. See, look at this one. So there you apply color. There you apply the color for this one. So like this, the formatting elements will be work in the HTML. These are the 10 formatting elements will be work in the HTML. Thanks for listening.